Wrist, man, check the wrist, man, got him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me cause her blame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Coach, thank you. We are over 4,000 miles away from where you're seated in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England, and Wembley Stadium. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one between the Houston Texans and our home team. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This one fielded at the 5. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, it's McNabb. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Running right, Portis. He'll have a first down past the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Oh, this fucking Ray Lewis decided to hurdle somebody.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
He's crossing. He's checking crack.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And this one goes nowhere.
That's going to be a no for me.
On the play back at the 46.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Second down, McNabb. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Come on, man.
In there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. From the gun, here's McNabb. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
To punt it away on 4th down, here's Drew Kaiser. DeAndre Carter's deep for the Texans. But he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
What is that? Baby, don't hurt me.
Watch the run.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs. I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he worked.
Come on, hold the fucking block.
Those exact type of runs.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. On second down, Elliott trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Fuck is you doing?
You're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Watch the pass. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check. I don't even know why this team showed up.
Darnold from the gun. And that'll be intercepted.
What the fuck? How did you go through me? How did you go through me?
Good omen there. His first throw
Get the fuck out of here.
Intercepted.
And I know what the
Look at
fans
this
are
bullshit
thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Here's Portis. It's a
Wow.
6-yard gain on the ground.
What
and
a
that'll make it
whack-ass
2nd
fucking
and 4.
interception that was.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that.
Hey, pick it up, defense.
Out of the gun, McNabb.
But that's not a pick. But that's not a pick.
On it, but couldn't
Fuck out of here.
But it's now 4th down.
I actually earned that shit.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem.
Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. He's at the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Le'Veon Bell. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's McNabb. And that is incomplete.
Come on, man.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. McNabb to throw, being chased out left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense maybe expecting a run here.
Come on. Description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. So the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They'll run it here with Portis. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Why did he call the play?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Now
a carry for Portis. And fights through one man. And he's
down,
but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
He's checking.
They'll go right back to the ground with Portis. The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I know you felt that one. On the double. Mike 51. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
To throw, McNabb. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott.
Oh, get the fuck out of
here.
here.
Made there by Harrison Smith. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there.
Throw it away. What are you doing?
And that's the
Come
first
on,
sack of this
bro.
game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great
Throw the
coverage
fucking ball
downfield,
away.
which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Jesus Christ.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Check. Lucky.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. 3rd and long, it's Darnold rolling to his right. Caught here by Bell. A very solid gain of 27. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility.
That's what's supposed to happen if I'm in front of you. You don't just catch it through my guy.
Don't think for a second that the coaches didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Fofo, son. Mike Fofo. Watch that, ladies. Hey, run three. Jim.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Brings up second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Why won't it let me move him?
10th carry now for Elliott. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Darnold. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Oh, no.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. So on fourth down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. Fairbairn able to put this one through. No one attempted or made more field goals than Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. But I'll guarantee you, Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use them a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now McNair. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
A run with Portis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the toss, this is Clinton Portis. And that'll
be a bad idea.
8 yards to the 45.
You're going to cough that ball up.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. McNabb.
What? How did he not get hit right there? How is that not a hit?
His first half struggles continue.
He has
yet to complete a pass. Hard to believe.
It is, because I don't see anything wrong with him physically. Maybe he's a little amped up to begin with. Would have thought he would have settled down by now. I think someone's got to get in his ear, got to be a psychologist a little bit, and get him back on track.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target.
Yeah, please go for this.
So
please go for this.
Downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They'll go for it with Bell.
Come on, bro.
Hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. On the give, here's Portis. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Mike 5-4.
Here's McNabb. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it here with Portis. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the Texans' 1-yard line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to punch.
What the fuck was that? My blitz was all that direction.
Touchdown.
No fucking block. That's what I get for being greedy.
Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
That's what I get for being
always
greedy.
a concern, but the extra points up and
Yeah, moved the ball all game long, and I went for it on 4th and
10-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can
Come on, bro.
and recover. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They get the all-pro guard there, Quentin Nelson. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Flush to his right. He gets it to Cooks.
My guy tried stealing the ball.
Penalty, that would have
What
been
the
a first
fuck
down.
was
Instead,
that?
it's just a gain of 10.
This motherfucker, what are you doing?
When you see zone defense,
Don't block for me. Just try to steal my catch. Motherfuckers got goals. Had to juke my own fucking teammate.
Because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The fuck?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd
Tough
and
when you're
10.
competing against your own team, man.
And the blitz does come.
Who the fuck was that to? I threw at the triangle. I threw at the triangle. What the fuck is that? That's that Madden helping you. Wide fucking open, and that bullshit happens.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
On a fucking slant route, wide open, and the fucking sails the ball 25 fucking yards.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Come on, Cole, you got to be faster than that, bro.
20 big ones and a first down.
What are you doing?
Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it?
What are you doing, bro? Look at this fucking AI. My guy just like strafes as you're right there. Look at him, he just strafes.
That burst good for 20
the
and a
fuck,
first
man?
down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Now a give, left side, it's Portis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Mwah.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 30-yard line.
They hand it off to Portis.
I got caught switching players. You got a fucking break there.
A gain of 13.
Jesus Christ.
It's a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Fournette, a first down carry. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
My guys can't get off any blocks.
9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He's blocking me every fucking play.
We always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
And again this time to the tailback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll come out in the pistol. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. This one
Come on, man! Fucking Madden, bro. What the fuck kind of shit is that? The fuck?
So let's see what this is about.
That's fucking whack. The fuck out of here.
Up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
He was fucking crushing that bullshit happens. The fuck? Did fucking nothing to earn that touchdown on fucking 3rd down, 4th down, whatever the fuck it was.
Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick
fucking
this
shit
one
pass, shit fucking read, shit fucking run. There was nothing good about that.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Fucking ridiculous.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold.
The fuck, man? I had you beat and I started fucking running into your guy.
Way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. It's been
this way
most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold.
Oh, they didn't give it to you?
Going to be incomplete.
They didn't give you the fucking interception?
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive. knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Get the fuck out of here.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
What the fuck is this bullshit?
The Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
The fuck? The fuck, man?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
Fucking
2nd and 10.
ridiculous.
I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there.
Field position.
Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette.
Oh, come on, bro. He's fucking literally holding me. Dude, he literally fucking held me. The fuck?
Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown of the
fucking Madden giving you a fucking break back there, dude. Should have had you pinned inside your fucking 10.
Played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Fucking bullshit, bro. Had him fucking pinned back.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
I'm trying to find that fucking play. I don't give a fuck about this. You're a fucking faggot for playing that bullshit.
On the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's Darnold. And that's complete to Cooks. 23 yards the pickup there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And here we go on 4th. Darnold.
Come on.
It's incomplete.
Come on.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I couldn't have got more fucking open. The fuck?
He's coming. We got
And he'll give it here to his running back. And I
Come
think this
on.
defense knew what was coming as he is.
That's fucking ridiculous.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone.
Fucking ridiculous,
bigger,
bro.
And he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted a 3rd of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22.
Fucking ridiculous.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he's on for the 5th time here today.
Ass game, bro. That's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Here comes Carter. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get...
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Darnold. And his throw is incomplete.
Okay.
Tajay Sharp, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold.
And he fucking fell down. He fucking fell down.
And they'll start with great field position
wow.
at the 41-yard line.
Wow.
So many times we end a game, and as we're
that's fucking
we're
stupid.
talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.